Hello everyone, I am Matthews Abraham with Keller Williams Realty from beautiful Tampa Bay, Florida. Today, I am talking about FEMA flood zones. Flooding can happen anywhere, and understanding your flood risk is key to protecting your home. Today, we'll explore FEMA flood zones, what they mean, and why they matter for homeowners. FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, classifies areas based on flood risk using flood insurance rate maps or FIRMs. Over 20,500 US communities are mapped to help homeowners and buyers understand flood hazards. High-risk areas are called Special Flood Hazard Areas or SFHAs. Zones labeled A or V fall into this category. Zone A has a 1% annual chance of flooding, often called the 100-year flood. Zone V includes coastal areas with storm-induced waves. In these zones, flood insurance is usually mandatory, especially if you have a mortgage. High-risk zones often include base flood elevation data, predicting how high floodwaters could rise. This information is used to set insurance premiums and construction standards. Moderate and low-risk areas are zones B, C, and X. While these areas aren't part of SFHAs, flooding can still occur. In fact, 1 in 5 federal flood insurance claims comes from these zones. Insurance is recommended even when it's not required. Zone D represents areas with undetermined flood risk. There isn't enough data to assess the likelihood of flooding, but coverage is available if you want to protect your property. FEMA maps may not fully reflect changing flood patterns due to climate change or surface flooding from heavy rainfall. That's why it's important to consider both current and future risks when evaluating a property. If you believe your property's flood zone is inaccurate, you can request a review with a letter of map change or LOMC to update FEMA's official designation. Knowing your flood zone helps you make informed decisions about insurance, construction, and long-term safety. Stay informed, stay prepared, and protect your home. For more information, visit FEMA's Flood Map Service Center. Thank you.